guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a thrift flip video. So I have some clothing that I don't really wear, and especially since the weather is getting warmer, I thought it would be nice to turn them into more springy, summery clothes that I can wear throughout the season. But yeah, so that is what we're doing today. The first item that I want to thrift flip is this shirt. Well, it's not really a shirt, it's more of a cardigan. You guys probably have seen it. It's quite popular. It's the matching crop top and cardigan set. So that is what I'm gonna do with this because it's too long and it's a grandma-y vibe right now. So I am just gonna try to change it into something that I can wear in the springtime, and if I want to wear it in the summer as like a crop top, I could, and then springtime I can wear it with the cardigan on so that I'm not too cold, because spring is that weird transitional time where it's sometimes hot and sometimes cold. Like, you don't know which one you're gonna get.
I went ahead and tried on the cardigan and pinned it down to the length that I liked for the cardigan part and made sure that I had enough room for the tube top. I just made a marking on the spot that I folded the cardigan at and used a rotary cutter to just cut the cardigan into two pieces. And now I have the cardigan part and the tube top part. So taking the tube top part, I tried it on and kind of pinned it down on both sides to make sure that the cardigan would fit well on my body so that it doesn't fall down and it's not too big and it's not too tight. And I went ahead and drew a line down the side of the tube top, and again, using a rotary cutter, I just cut the two pieces out. I now have 3 individual pieces, and for each side I made sure that the right sides were facing each other, and then I went ahead and pinned it down because that is going to be the area that I sew the fabric.
And now I'm just going to use a zigzag stitch to stitch it together so the sides won't unravel. And I don't have a serger, so that's why I'm using a zigzag stitch. Wow, that is such a hard word to say. But since I don't have a serger, I'm just going to use the zigzag stitch. Okay, so I finished sewing the sides together already. So it's like this now, and this is what the top looks like. And I am going to go and try it on to make sure that it fits perfectly fine and it's not too big or it's not too tight. And that way I know what it looks like, and then I'm just gonna adjust the length of it because it might be a little bit too long and I might want it a little shorter depending on how I'm feeling. And then I am just gonna go ahead and sew this part together so it gives it a more clean finish. I'm gonna feed an elastic through it. I got this with Wendy, so I'm gonna feed an elastic through it so that it doesn't become a lettuce hem.
Using the excess fabric from the tube top earlier, I just cut out 4 short strands of fabric in order to create the straps for the tube top. And I just made sure that the strands were similar in width so that it will be easier for sewing. Taking 2 shorter strands, I sewed them together to create a longer strand so that it will fit over my shoulders. So now I have 2 long strands for the straps.
I just finished sewing the straps onto the top, so now the top has straps and it won't fall down when I wear it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and sew the bottom part of the cardigan. And in order to do that, I'm going to do the same technique that I did for the top, the tube top part. And that's just to thread the elastic while I am sewing it. So then I won't get that lettuce look to the cardigan. if I wanted to, I could wear it without the cardigan and just wear it as like a tank top. I also can wear this in the back and then have like the front just plain, but yeah, it's like very versatile. I really like it. So the next item that we have are these jeans, and they are Levi 550 jeans, and they're supposed to be high-waisted, but for whatever reason they're like not high-waisted on me. They're more mid-waist. They're just a tad too small for me, and I wasn't ready to give up on them yet because they're Levi's. Levi's are a little hard to find. Quality on these jeans are really nice, so I wasn't ready to give up on them yet. And I kept thinking of ways to change them so that they would fit me a little better, and or make like the waist a little wider so that it can like fit me around the waist area. But none of the ideas that I like came up with or saw like sat with me or like resonated with me, so I just like had them sitting there for a while until saw this girl on TikTok, and she was showing how to turn jeans that are too small and make them into shorts that will fit perfectly, and I was like, she is a lifesaver. That is what I am gonna do with these jeans, and I'm really excited for them.
With jeans on, I went ahead and made a marking as to the length that I thought I would want the shorts to be, but then when I was cutting it, I decided to cut a little longer because the alteration might cause it to be a little shorter, so it's safer to cut it longer than it is shorter because you can always cut off excess fabric. Now I'm just gonna seam rip the shorts. So I seam rip both sides and the middle parts of the crotch area, and for the sides I seam ripped up until the waistband area. So now just enjoy the sped up clip of me seam ripping. It was low-key kind of relaxing, but also frustrating because jeans are hard to rip.
I ripped out all the inseams on the sides and the middle part, so now it's supposed to look like this. And then she said to take the pant legs and just put it here, and then you're supposed to trace it. Something like this, and I'm just gonna cut it out.
So I cut out the triangle drawing, and now I have 2 triangles for both sides of the pants.
I just finished pinning down the sides of the pants, and I'm just gonna go ahead and sew them up, and I will be back. We are almost done with these pants. The last thing we have to do is just sew on the crotch seam area, and then we will be done. So I just first went ahead and shortened the pants because I left a bit of excess fabric at the bottom just in case they became too short when I like started altering it, so I just left that there just in case. So from what I cut off from the pants, I measured 11.5 inch by 3.5 inch fabric to use for the crotch area. Using that piece, I pinned it onto the pants right sides facing each other, and then I used a straight stitch to sew it all together. And now let me show you the results. So lastly, I have this t-shirt that I got like last summer, and I haven't worn them that much, and it's just been sitting in my closet and it's just collecting dust. I thought it would be really nice to make this into a one shoulder top, especially since like one shoulder tops are coming back in trend, and like it'll be perfect for the spring and summertime to wear with like a nice pair of shorts or something to just like have a casual day. I couldn't find an outline for a one shoulder top online, and when I did, I had to pay for it, and I didn't want to pay for it because I could have come up with something more creative, and plus I'm a broke college student, so like, you know. Anyways, so I'm gonna use this top and I'm gonna fold it in half like this so that it's a design of like a one shoulder in a way, and use it as a little guide to making my one shoulder. So you can see like the outline. This is gonna be where the front is. And yeah, so I'm gonna take this shirt, and I still want the logo on it, so I'm gonna use this top to trace it, and then I'll get my one shoulder top. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use this top as the outline.
After I finished tracing the shirt, I went ahead and cut out the outline. And pinned down the sides that I cut out so I can sew it down and that it won't fray later, and we'll just give it more of like a finished look. And I used a straight stitch for this part.
Now that I have the sides, like the arm area sewn up, I am gonna go ahead and pin down the bottom part and sew it like inward so that it doesn't unravel when I like wash it or wear it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Finish sewing the bottom part of the shirt, and now I'm just gonna take the shirt and have it right side facing together and sew the sides of the shirt together, and then that'll complete the sewing part. So here's the top, and it's a really nice like yellow to just wear in the summertime, and don't mind the little like black stripes if you still see them. It's from the marking. I haven't gotten a chance to wash it yet, but yeah, it's just a very nice, cute, casual piece to have in the closet, and the logo is still on there, and yeah, this is the product. So this is it for today's video, and thank you for joining me as I flip some of my clothing items for the spring. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my thrifting adventures or my little thrift flips, DIYs, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss anything when I upload. And I will see you guys next week. Bye guys!